Hey, gorgeous! Let's get real for a sec. Imagine this. You've worked for hours, yet your to-do list barely shrinks. You're surrounded by papers, your phone's blowing up, and that clock on the wall? It's mocking you. You're overwhelmed, exhausted, and thinking, how can I ever keep up? Now picture this. Same workload, but you finish early, stress-free, with time to spare. Sounds impossible? It's not. It's about ditching the overwhelm and stepping into your power. It's about working smarter, not harder. And guess what? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. We're going to break free from the chaos and turn 2025 into your most productive year yet. Are you ready to make this your year? Because I am so ready for you. Stick with me. This could change everything. You know, for years we've been told that success means grinding harder. Rise and grind, right? We wear those long hours like a badge of honor. But here's the truth, my friend. Hard work alone doesn't guarantee results. It's about working smarter and focusing on what truly matters. Let me share a quick story with you. Last year, my amazing friend Emily was drowning in a 60-hour work week. Sound familiar? She was constantly stressed, totally exhausted, and felt like she was always playing catch-up. No matter how hard she worked, it never felt like enough. And then, she tried something radical. She stopped listening to all that hustle culture noise and started working smarter, not harder. And guess what? In just 3 months, Emily cut her work hours in half and doubled her results. Doubled! Can you believe it? Now you might be thinking, okay, that's great for Emily, but what about me? How is that even possible? Well, that's what I'm here to tell you. Emily used the exact strategies I'm about to share with you in this video. These are simple, actionable tips that you can start using today to take back your time, reclaim your energy, and skyrocket your productivity. We're talking about getting more done in less time without burning yourself out. So are you ready to ditch the overwhelm and step into a whole new level of productivity and success? Then let's dive into the first game-changing strategy. The first game changer that transformed Emily's work life was mastering the art of prioritization. And trust me, this is a game changer for everyone. It's all about being intentional with your time and energy and focusing on what truly moves the needle. Enter the 80-20 rule, my friend. You've probably heard of it, but let me tell you, this rule is everything. It states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Think about that for a second. That means most of your to-do list isn't actually that important. So what did Emily do? She started asking herself this powerful question every single morning. What are the 2 most impactful things I can do today? Not 10 things, not 5 things, but 2. The 2 things that will make the biggest difference. And then, she poured her heart and soul into those 2 things. She blocked out time for them, eliminated distractions, and gave them her full focus. And you know what? Everything else? It either got done later, delegated, or simply fell off her plate. And that's the beauty of prioritization. It's about letting go of the need to do it all and giving yourself permission to focus on what truly matters. It's about working smarter, not harder. So, here's your action step for this strategy. Start your day by brain dumping everything on your to-do list. Get it all out of your head and onto paper. Then, and this is the important part, circle or highlight the top 2 tasks that will make the biggest impact on your goals. Those are your non-negotiables for the day. Everything else is secondary. Trust me, this one shift can be a total game changer for your productivity. You'll be amazed how much lighter and more effective your day feels when you're laser-focused on the right things. Chapter 3. The Power of Batching. How to get more done in less time. Alright, let's talk about strategy number 2, batching. This one is all about working smarter by optimizing your workflow and getting into a state of flow. Now, before Emily discovered the power of batching, she was constantly switching tasks, answering emails, hopping on meetings, writing reports, you name it. And let me tell you, all that context switching was draining her energy and killing her productivity. Sound familiar? Our brains aren't wired for multitasking, even though we like to think they are. Every time you switch tasks, you lose time and focus getting back into the groove of things. It's like hitting the restart button on your brain over and over again. So Emily decided to try something different. She started grouping similar tasks together and tackling them in dedicated blocks of time. Emails in the morning, creative work in the afternoon, planning on Fridays. You get the idea. And guess what? It was a game changer. When you batch your work, you're not just working smarter. You're saving mental energy and reducing stress. It's like putting your brain on autopilot for repetitive tasks, so you can power through them with more ease and efficiency. Plus, when you know you only have to deal with a certain type of task for a specific amount of time, it's amazing how much more focused and productive you become. No more dreading those emails all day long because you know you're going to tackle them head-on during your dedicated email time. So are you ready to give batching a try? I challenge you to experiment with it for just 1 week and see the difference it makes in your workflow. Trust me, your brain will thank you. Chapter 4. The Freedom of Boundaries. Protect your time and energy. Okay, gorgeous. Let's talk about boundaries. This one is huge, and it's something that a lot of us struggle with, but it's absolutely essential for working smarter and living a more fulfilling life. One of the smartest moves Emily made was to start setting firm boundaries around her time and energy. She realized that saying yes to everything was actually holding her back from doing her best work and living her best life. So she started saying no more often. She politely declined meetings that didn't have a clear agenda or purpose. She turned off notifications during her dedicated focus time. And she stopped feeling guilty about prioritizing her own well-being. Remember, every time you say yes to something that's not truly important to you, you're saying nah to something that is. You're saying nah to your goals, your dreams, your health, your relationships. So it's time to get really honest with yourself about what truly matters and start protecting your time and energy like the precious resources they are. Because here's the thing, you are the CEO of your own life. You get to decide how you spend your time and who you spend it with. Start by identifying your non-negotiables. What are the things that are absolutely essential for you to thrive? Is it your morning routine, your workout, spending quality time with loved ones? Once you know what your non-negotiables are, start building boundaries around them. Block out time in your calendar for those activities and treat them as sacred appointments. Let go of the guilt and the need to please everyone. It's time to put yourself first, my friend. Chapter 5. The Power of Rest, Recharge, and Reignite Your Productivity. Okay, we've talked about prioritizing, batching, and setting boundaries. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked in our hustle-driven culture, rest. That's right, gorgeous. I'm giving you permission to rest. In fact, I'm encouraging you to make it a non-negotiable part of your work smarter strategy. Because here's the thing, working smarter doesn't mean working non-stop. It's about working in a way that's sustainable and enjoyable, so you can bring your A-game day after day. Remember Emily? Well, she discovered that one of the best things she could do for her productivity was to build in regular breaks throughout her day. She even scheduled time for hobbies and activities that brought her joy. Why? Because rest fuels creativity and productivity. When you give your mind and body a chance to recharge, you come back to your work feeling refreshed, re-energized, and ready to tackle any challenge. So ditch the guilt about taking breaks and start prioritizing rest like the productivity powerhouse it is. Here are a few simple ways to incorporate more rest into your workday. Take a 5-minute break every hour to step away from your desk, stretch, move your body, or just close your eyes and breathe. Go for a walk outside during your lunch break. The fresh air and sunshine will do wonders for your mood and energy levels. Schedule time for activities you enjoy outside of work. Whether it's reading, painting, spending time with loved ones, or simply indulging in some guilt-free Netflix time, make sure you're making time for things that bring you joy. Remember, rest is not a luxury. It's an investment in your well-being and your productivity. So, give yourself permission to rest, recharge, and come back stronger than ever. Work smarter, live brighter, your most productive year yet. So gorgeous! You now have the secrets to unlock your most productive year yet. Remember, it's not about burning yourself out. It's about working smarter, not harder. Prioritize like a pro, batch those tasks, set those boundaries like the boss you are, and don't forget to recharge those batteries. Working smarter isn't a luxury. It's the key to thriving in 2025 and beyond. It's about creating a life you love, full of purpose, passion, and plenty of time for the things that matter most. Now I want to hear from you. Which strategy are you most excited to try first? Comment below and let's make 2025 our most efficient year ever. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this. See you next time.